Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for review. In today's episode, we have a game by the name of Astroneer. Astroneer is a sandbox adventure game played in third person and was developed by System Era Softworks. It is very similar to Minecraft and No Man's Sky. The game takes place in a solar system that has 5 planets and 2 moons that a player can explore. The player is tasked with colonizing different planets, creating bases, and collecting resources. Astroneer itself doesn't have a set goal or a storyline, but each planet does have challenges that a player can complete. Now let's talk about the gameplay. Astroneer is a single-player game, but also has multiplayer, and I will be joined by one friend by the name of Alex, since this game is quite big and requires a lot of grinding. Astroneer does allow multiplayer with a maximum of 4 players at once, but because I don't have that many friends, I'm only joined by one. The player controls an astroneer who can navigate the planets on foot, using a rover, or traveling on a rocket ship between planets. There is a vast crafting system that has been put in place, but before you can craft the items, you need to research them. To research these items, you need bytes, which you can get from researching materials and research samples that are scattered throughout the planets. After researching the item, you can craft it using resources. But how do you mine these resources? Well, the player is given a terrain tool, which can be used for gathering resources and reshaping the landscape. You will be able to mine basic resources that are available in each planet. You can then further use those resources to create more complex resources, such as using titanium, nitrogen, and graphene to make titanium alloy. You can use those basic or complex resources to craft things that can help you on your path to colonization, such as rovers, space shuttles, storage silos, and many more. When crafting an item, you need to make sure that you have an abundance of energy, which is indicated by the yellow bar on each side of the platform. If you don't have enough energy, a red light begins to blink, which can cause the crafting process to become very slow. So you will need to build solar panels or wind turbines to ensure that there is constant energy flow to your base. While on your adventure exploring the planet, there are 2 important things that you have to watch out for. One is if you have enough oxygen, which is indicated by the blue bar on your backpack. Once you run out of oxygen, you begin to suffocate and soon pass out. But don't worry, you're able to spawn right back from the last safe house that you used. To extend the path that you can take, you can build a tether network, which you can take to traverse the planet safely. The second important thing that you have to watch out for is for the most dangerous, vicious creatures in Astroneer. Plants! That's right. Wherever you go, you will come across some of them, hiding in plain sight, and then suddenly attacking you when you get close to them. For some reason, they don't seem to attack you when you are in a vehicle. Once you destroy the plant, some research samples may appear, which can give you bites. As I have said before, Astroneer requires a lot of grinding, which means, just like Minecraft, you will have to spend hours and hours until you finally have pretty much everything. After you have managed to grind enough hours, it actually pays off, because you're able to construct many structures using the terrain tool. In our case, we were very unimaginative, so we just built a long highway that connects our bases together. What bummed me out about the game was that how everything was repetitious. It even felt like there was lack of content. Just like Minecraft, you would go down into the caves to mine resources, then use those resources to build stuff and so on. Even when you go into a new planet, they may have new terrain and challenges, but in the end, it ends up being the same, because all you do is just build another base on another planet, go mining, and over time it just gets boring. System Era Softworks did introduce new content with the recent update by adding automation to the game, which did add new components that can be fun to play around with. In conclusion, Astroneer is a fun game that you will be addicted to for quite a while. It was a good idea to have multiple planets with their own unique environments, but it seems that the idea wasn't raised to its highest potential. They could have done something more with each planet. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode.